Welcome back to the BFL80 desk. Shaq here with, man, I don't know if there's anyone who got the ovation quite like you did from this Vancouver crowd. One of the hottest prospects in all of Canada, Adam Posener. How's it going, man?
It's going great. Feeling very good with that performance, and probably my best one yet. So.
This man, consummate professional. Sometimes I have to go chasing people for these post-fight interviews. He was waiting, ready to go, patient, very much appreciated.
Yeah, of course.
There's so much enthusiasm. Let's be honest, it's been hard for Canada on the international stage. It's been a while since we've seen a world champion.
Yeah.
Very soon to be talking UFC world title. However,
100%.
I feel like there's a lot of enthusiasm for
yeah.
what you're doing. How does it feel to have this sort of attention on you so early in your pro career?
Well, I just showed it there. This is more than just hype. This is the real deal. This is only my second fight. I'm 19 years old, and I just took out a guy, 8 fights, jiu-jitsu black belt, and I was the first one to submit him. So to be the first one to do that, that's a pretty cool stat. So for Zach Shepard, I'm a mixed martial artist, so just know that. But no, I think I showed a bit of everything. My kicks were hurting him a bit. I didn't know if the right hands hurt him or not, but got the power in the right hand, baby. So obviously, again, showing new things every time. We talked last time, I said I'm showing new things, and I showed a bunch of new things this time. So yeah, no, there's a very good performance. Very happy with that.
Okay, let's look into the crystal ball then. Coming out of this fight, I mean, stellar performance, but what do you want to work on the most heading into the next one?
Everything. As a complete mixed martial artist, you have to work on everything. You can't just hone in on certain things. It has to be a holistic perspective because MMA is mixed martial arts. And when you focus on everything, that's when you're going to become a better fighter, not just focusing on one thing, doing what you like. You got to do the things that you don't like. And, yeah, no, I mean, it was overall, I'm happy with the performance again and see where we go from here.
I'll be candid. I personally don't love seeing strong young prospects rush to the UFC level too early. It's such a Shark Tank that I feel like it's not. I love your attitude, man. You've got the right mindset.
100%. It's the UFC is a very high level. Yeah. It's the best of the best in the world. It's an elite group of guys. And I definitely want to be there at the right time. So, I mean, I know you're probably going to ask this about my next fight. As for my next fight, just give me whoever. I'm not looking to the title right away. Me and Dan are super close friends. So, I want to let him do his thing while he has the belt. I'll keep doing my thing. And when he decides to call it quits or whatever, the belt's staying in Vancouver. Then I'll make my move. Timing should work out. And then from there, it's just about development. Because when I get that call to the UFC, I want to be 100% UFC caliber when I get the call to the Contender Series.
Ready for the interview, throwing out stats, answering my questions before I ask them. Truly, you got one.
I know you, Shaq. We've only done one interview, and I'm already knowing you.
No, I'm scared for your opponents, then, if this is how well you read people. Last one before I let you go celebrate with your loved ones. Are you Canada's top young prospect?
I like to think so. I mean, I just beat a guy with 8 fights in my second fight, and I did it in 2 rounds. I don't know the exact time, but it was pretty early in the second. Felt pretty good out there, so I know that what I'm doing is working. And definitely just keeping the ball rolling, and I'm glad I showed a new submission. Like we said earlier, I'm showing a couple new things every time, and that was a new thing. The Darce choke was a new thing. This is my first time I've done it live. So
favorite choke.
I felt the position, and sometimes me and one of my coaches, George Casamatis, I don't know if he's here, but me and George definitely debate on the Darce choke all the time. I don't know where he is, but either way, I did my Darce choke, and then George kept looking at me. He's just yelling at me because we debate on this move all the time.
He doesn't like the Darce choke. It is
no, he likes it, but he sets it up a little differently than I do. I'll kind of get my grip tightened up, and then I finish from a different spot than him, and then I just looked over at him, and I'm like, come on, Judge, this is how we do it. And then I just yelled at him. We even yelled in the cage too. We were just like, what are you doing? And then we had a good moment, and everyone that all my boys know what's going on with that move. So
BFL fans, congratulations. Now you know what hipsters feel like. Ground floor, best prospect in Canada. Rest of the world soon to find out. Not too soon.
Not too soon.
Adam
Well,
Posener,
right time.
Congratulations.
Thanks.